Okay, going forward, let's just do a general read and see what the cards are going to say this morning. Give these a good ruffle shuffle again. And we will check it. On the bag front, looks like my bag that was supposed to be delivered today, the crocodile Birkin style, will not make it today because it's in Arizona. Why do they send it from Miami? It goes all the way past here to Arizona and now it's on its way back. I don't get it. Why are they doing that? I think this stuff all has to do with the price of gas increasing, and so they're just, I don't know, they're doing crazy things. But let's look at this reading and let's just see what it's got to say this morning. So it's about a new action. Subject is a new action. The energy coming into it is the truth. A new action about the truth. Above it, what's been overturned, maybe what has not been moving or seeing from a different viewpoint. The foundation, this mental retreat. Okay. Are they getting closer to 25th Amendment? Are they discussing? Or is this the action, the truth of things being overturned? And this retreat also could have to do with the Iranian debacle now, that nobody's willing to step in and help Trump. Could be that as well. But there is a retreat going on with things that are being overturned, not going anywhere, new action about the truth of it. So maybe it's coming out, you know, he who knows more than the generals doesn't. Okay, so what's going on today? Let's see what it says. Yeah, the burden that being carried now by this. Let's see what the challenge is, the difficulty, the manipulation. Yeah, the burden of this and the manipulation is not going so well, is it? Thought he was going to go out there and, you know, his heavy mindset, he doesn't listen to anyone, okay? He doesn't listen to anyone. And this is what's coming out to the American public, the burden of his manipulations. Now we have to deal with it. Okay? We're dealing with this mental decline, whether it comes to, you know, what's happening with Iran, and now that's affecting our economy. Okay? He had that meeting with the Japanese Prime Minister to try to get them to step in, and that basically the Japanese Prime Minister gave him a one-finger salute, which they should have, he was so obnoxious. Okay? So let's see, potential outcome. What are we looking at here? Yeah. Charging forward. This could be loss of life. We've got the sword, a bloodied sword is the outcome of this. More servicemen dying because of this idiot. Okay, outside influence, Republicans. Okay, so what are the Republicans going to do about it? Above it, the wheel is turning. Again, this is not doing well for him. Consequences have actions and the light on it. The light on it is moving this forward when it comes to the wheel turning, to show just how horrible he is, that he's got no business being president. So let's see what's driving it underneath of it all. He's mentally restricted, tied up. When it comes to what's coming in from overseas, when it comes to attempting to control, you know, he's on the dark side, trying to run away from this, trying to figure a way out, because he's got no empathy, no compassion or anything, but he's trying to get out of it. Not working, okay? What he's constructed is an absolute nightmare scenario. And it's causing fights, arguments, difficulties going on now. We're trying to find a way to temper it. But he clings on to what he clings on to. Nobody can tell him anything. Because for him, it's about wealth, it's about power. But now he's got this new cup of abominations, new information that's coming out. And when it comes to the Magatonians, etc., he's trying to keep the lid on. What's being worked on is affecting the world state. He is facing a loss, facing more and more judgment. Why? Because of his dark, heinous things. Okay? He is chained by it. He is a dark entity, trying to figure out the next move, trying to get away with the drama he's doing, but it is an absolute tower moment. They're looking at his actions in hand that he is responsible for from the White House as president, and the lies he's been telling people, the fishtails, the lies, and about his leadership, okay? Again, what he's trying to cover over, what he doesn't want to get out, was his way to get out of it. Maybe he's thinking about absconding. You know, definitely he can't get away from the truth. It's going to go there with him no matter what he's doing, no matter how he continues to try to block it. But there are investigations going on into what he's been doing by the dark of night and his insanity. Okay? He is in fantasy land, feeling more and more pushed to the edge with the more and more deaths that take place and an ending around the corner for him. This is all being pondered now. What we have gaining strength is what is being juggled. And those involved within it, the lovers, I think these are the ones that have been supporting him and allowing him to get away with this. The stuff that's still up in the air, it's in motion, okay? The actions are being done. We're moving towards more actions, making him responsible for the actions that he has done, because we don't like the harvest. We don't like what's being handed out. There's messages about the actions. When it comes to a victory, what's the victory? The truth coming out and the end point coming, okay? Because of the choices he's made. There is an agreement. We've got the evidence in hand, and what we're dealing with, what we concretely have, message coming out, informational, what's being offered up, something new, concrete. This could be, he's out in the cold, but also people are out in the cold now. Okay, difficulty, struggling with money issues, his ongoing abuse of power when it comes to the long term, and Trump. There is a concrete message happening. He's feeling more embattled by the day. when it comes to his religiosity, his fake Christianity, etc., versus genuine spirituality, what's rapidly moving. We want justice, we want democracy, and we have what he's trying to sell, what is being shared when it comes to the Epstein stuff is heartbreaking. Okay, heartbreaking. So, in order to try to cover over the Epstein stuff, he got us mixed up in Iran. Okay, so now this is affecting, it's not making Epstein stuff go away. Okay, it's not going away, it's just pushed it down in the thing for a while. But it's not going away, and now he's got us in a financial crisis. Okay? He's got more and more service members now being killed for no reason other than his vanity and his trying to save his own ass bite. Okay? People are dying for him to try to stay in power to keep from going to jail. Okay? So that's what I get today on this front when it comes to Trump and the rest of the things happening. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.